Very good evening. Good
Good evening, sir.
evening. We're doing this. So, हम circles chapter कर रहे थे last time, and circles में हमने कितना कर लिया था?
The theorem 10.4 है.
Theorem 10.4 तक कर लिया था. Okay. So till now we have done 4 theorems. Let us go through them again. The first one was equal chords of a circle subtend equal angles at the center. The second one was the converse of that one. If the angles subtended by the chords of a circle at the center are equal, then the chords are equal. Then we went through 10.3, proof of that one also. The perpendicular from the center to the circle bisects the chord. And then we did the converse. The line drawn to the center of a circle to bisect a chord is perpendicular to the chord. So these ones we also proved them. And there is kind of a theorem, you can say a result, that is this one. There is only one and only one circle passing through 3 non-collinear points. So what we mean by that is, if you draw 3 non-collinear points, what we mean by non-collinear, not lying on the same straight line, okay? Something like this. These are non-collinear. If you try to draw a circle from them, you can only draw one. However, you can try, okay? There can only be one circle through 3 non-collinear points. That is the meaning of the statement. You don't have to prove this, okay? So this is the theorem 10.5. Now coming down. So coming down, this exercise you don't have to attempt at all. तुम्हारे आएगा नहीं, ठीक है? क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 आ सकता है, तो क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 देख लेते हैं. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 आ सकता है, ये नहीं आएगा, ये नहीं आएगा. सेकेंड वन यू कैन ट्राई इफ यू वांट, लेकिन तुम्हें वो नहीं देंगे बैंगल वैंगल उसके लिए, तो एक्टिविटी काइंड ऑफ अ थिंग है. सो लेट्स ट्राई क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. ओके, सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 एक बार रीड कर लो, फिर विल ट्राई. एक बार अंडरस्टैंड करो क्वेश्चन को अच्छे से. यस, सो इसको प्रूव करना है. लेट मी kind of take a screenshot of this question and add it to my whiteboard. तुम लोगों के स्कूल्स में कौन सा चैप्टर चल रहा है?
अभी 10 ही चल रहा था, पेपर हुआ था आज.
चैप्टर 13 सरफेस एरिया एंड वॉल्यूम.
चलो वो तो कर लिया हमने, वो बिग पार्ट.
चैप्टर 14 चल रहा है.
चैप्टर 14 शायद प्रोबेबिलिटी एंड स्टैट्स है.
यस सर.
तो यू कैन डू वन थिंग, वो मैंने कामना को बस पढ़ाया था, तो उसके सारी रिकॉर्डिंग्स हैं मेरे पास, तो यू कैन टेक फ्रॉम दैट. उनसे मांग लेना रिकॉर्डिंग. Let's do this question now. Now this question is very interesting one. Before coming to this question, I want you to understand one result, right? So toggle full screen. If you remember theorem 10.4, it says if there is a circle, not that kind of a circle, but a circle. Okay? If there is a circle and we have a chord, go to your microphone, bache, and we have a chord and we have a center of a circle. So the bisector, the perpendicular bisector of this always passes through the center. That was the converse of 10.3, right? So always passes through the center. That was theorem 10.4. That the perpendicular bisector of the chord always passes through the center of the circle. That was theorem 10.4. through the circle. I am still waiting for the mole concept homework, okay? Don't forget, I have forgotten it. I will see con भेजना मेरे को. Okay, so if two circles intersect at 2 points, so there are two circles, this one and this one, they are intersecting at 2 points. You can see they are intersecting 2 points. Prove that their center lie on the perpendicular bisector of the common chord. Okay, so if I try to draw a common chord to these circles, common chord means that both have the same chord, right? So this is kind of a common chord. So it says the perpendicular bisector of the common chord, the centers lie on the perpendicular bisector of the common chord. So if I try to draw the perpendicular bisector of this one and this one, we need to prove that the centers O and O dash lie on this, okay, lie on this perpendicular bisector. So to prove O and O dash lie on perpendicular bisector. पहले ही बताओ किस किस को समझ में आया क्या करना है?
मुझे नहीं आया समझ.
नहीं आया समझ? अच्छा, क्या समझ नहीं आया?
कि भैया हमें इसमें मतलब प्रूफ क्या करना वही नहीं समझ रही.
प्रूव ये करना है कि सेंटर्स जो हैं परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर पे लाई करेंगे, इस पे लाई करेंगे, सॉरी लाइन पे लाई करेंगे, ये जो सेंटर्स हैं O एंड O डैश, बस ये प्रूव करना है. क्लियर? तो देखो कैसे करेंगे इसको. इसको तुम थ्योरम 10.4 को यूज करके करो. जैसे ये कॉर्ड है, वी कैन से दिस इज अ कॉर्ड एंड दिस इज अ परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर. सो यू विल से सिंस, थोड़ा थियोरेटिकल क्वेश्चन है और कुछ नहीं. सिंस, और एग्जाम में आने के बहुत कम चांसेस है लेकिन आ सकते हैं, तो इसलिए आई एम डूइंग इट. लेटर ऑन यू कैन नॉट से कि भैया आपने करवाया नहीं. सिंस ए बी is the common is a chord, you can say is a chord, and you can say that's OM. OM is the perpendicular bisector, right? OM is the perpendicular bisector. So it must, so the perpendicular bisector OM will pass through center of circle, right? O, using theorem 10.4. Center of circle, that's O, okay? And similarly, O dash M also passes through what? Through O dash, that's the center of circle. Now you can observe that they both are actually lying on the perpendicular bisector then, if that's the case. That's theorem 10.4. So they means O and O dash both lie on perpendicular.
आपने O dash M से पहले क्या लिखा है?
Similarly, that's short forms for similarly.
Okay.
So both lie on perpendicular bisector. So see, for this question you only have to understand theorem 10.4. It's actually the theorem 10.4 in two circles, nothing else, right? For one circle we use 10.4, right? For two circles we will explain in individual ones. Since it is a perpendicular bisector, this line is perpendicular bisector, it is perpendicular and bisecting. So this line must pass through the center. Similarly for this one, it must pass through the center. So they both lie on the perpendicular bisector. Are you people getting it, what I'm trying to tell you? Yes. Everyone, I want yes from everyone, if they understood it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, भैया.
Okay, good. So that's the question number 3 from this exercise, and we don't have to do question number 2 and 1, that will not be asked in your exam. So let's come back to the NCERT book. So this is done. So let's move to another theorem. Yes, this chapter is all about theorems. If we do theorems, 80% of the chapter is done. So theorem 10.6, equal chords of a circle are equidistant from the center. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this theorem so that it comes into my whiteboard. So taking the screenshots. Take a page or something and write all the theorems in one page only, not the proofs, just theorems. You will see how easy this chapter will become. I gave you such suggestions to help you out, but you people don't do it. And that's why you don't get full marks. You can actually get full marks in each of these chapters. So let's try this theorem, theorem 10.6. So equal chords of a circle. So suppose we have a circle. I will try to draw a better circle this time. Not perfect. Of a equal chords of a circle. Suppose we have two equal chords like this. Okay, they are equal. Okay, let me use a sign like these are equal. So let's call it AB. Let's call it CD. So given is AB is equal to CD. That's the given part. Are equidistant. What do you understand by equidistant?
ये सेंटर में पॉइंट होगा उससे भी दोनों एक ही डिस्टेंस पर दूरी है.
Equal distance, right? So from the center, suppose I take a center as O, and we have to prove that they are equidistant from the center. That means this distance, let's call it OM, and let's call it ON. They are equal. We need to prove that. They are not equal. We need to prove that. Mind it. So to prove OM is equal to ON. Okay, this we need to prove. अभी तक सबको समझ में आया क्वेश्चन क्या है, मतलब थ्योरम क्या करना है, थ्योरम में क्या नहीं है? यस, तभी आगे बढ़ेंगे. Yes, from everyone, not from just one.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So how will we prove that? Obviously, we need two triangles in order to use a congruency thing, right? So what we will do, we will join these guys up, create a triangle, then another triangle over here. So joining these guys up. So construction, join OA, and you will observe these guys that we have joined is nothing but the radius, the radii, right? So these all are actually equal if you will observe. So we joined them to create two triangles. Now let's prove it. Let's prove it. So if we prove it, n triangle AOB and triangle what? Actually, just a second. We can use something else to prove it. Perpendicular. Okay. This. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, we don't have to join that one actually. This one is not required. OA and OC will do. We don't require OB and OD. Why? I will tell you. See, these two are not required. Why? I will tell you. OA and OC, just join these two guys. Why? Because if you will observe, I need to prove that OM is equal to ON. So I need to take these two triangles. Are you people getting it? If I took that one, ये बीच वाला फिर प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी, वो कहाँ से लाऊंगा मैं? Are you people getting it? क्या कह रहा हूँ मैं CPCT में later on करने के लिए?
Yes, भैया.
I need to take these two small triangles instead of the whole triangle. Okay, so let's take these two triangles. Now I know, first of all, I know that this will be perpendicular. Can someone tell me why this will be perpendicular? Yes. And this will be equal to this. No, not from 10.4. And this will be equal to this.
But 90 degree.
90 degree और bisect भी कर रहा है. क्यों? Which theorem? How can I say that OM is perpendicular to AB and AM is equal to BM? Similarly here, ON is perpendicular to CD and CN is equal to ND. Which theorem? See बच्चे, मैं without proofs भी theorems करवा सकता हूँ, लेकिन theorem के proof आने चाहिए. बताओ भाई, इतने सारे तो theorem भी नहीं करे. Theorem
10.3.
Good. Theorem 10.3, which says the perpendicular from the center to the chord bisects the chord. Bisects the chord. Right? We can say that. Yes, everyone. कोई दिक्कत किसी को?
Yes, sir.
कोई भी डाउट है तो पूछ लो अभी, तभी आगे बढ़ेंगे.
No, sir, no doubt.
इस चैप्टर, just a second. Yes. So the perpendicular from the center to the chord bisects the chord. ये हमने यूज किया क्योंकि सेंटर से हम बना रहे थे एक परपेंडिकुलर, राइट? सो यहाँ पे परपेंडिकुलर बना है, ये 90 डिग्री है और दोनों को बाइसेक्ट करेगा। अब कैसे करें? अब इन दोनों में हमें कॉन्ग्रुएंसी करना है। अब ध्यान से समझना बच्चों, बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट में बताने वाला हूँ। ए बी जो है मेरे को सी डी के बराबर दे रखा है, फिर रिमेंबर, यस, इक्वल कॉर्ड्स हैं, राइट? ओके, तो अगर मैं दोनों तरफ हाफ कर दूं, दोनों तरफ हाफ कर दूं, ऐसा क्यों कर रहे हो सर? अभी सामने आएगा। दोनों तरफ हाफ कर दूं तो ए बी का हाफ को मैं ए एम बोल सकता हूं क्योंकि दोनों इक्वल हैं ये दोनों, तो ये ए एम हो गया। और ऐसे सी डी के हाफ को मैं सी एन बोल सकता हूं, तो ये सी एन हो गया। एंड वी गॉट एन अमेजिंग रिजल्ट विच वी विल रिक्वायर इन कॉन्ग्रुएंसी। हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू गॉट दिस?
ये समझ आ गया।
यस, पूछो बच्चे, सबको क्लियर हुआ?
Yes, भैया.
वी आर नॉट इन अ हरी, आराम से चलना है लेकिन समझते हुए चलना है। ओके, ठीक है। अब देखो क्या हम कितने आराम से इन दोनों को कॉन्वेंस करते हैं। इन ट्राइंगल AMO एंड ट्राइंगल CNO, ओके, सो व्हाट यू कैन टेल मी इन दीज टू ट्राइंगल्स? यस, क्या क्या बराबर दिख रहा है?
ये AMCN।
पहले तो ये रिजल्ट यूज कर लिया हमने जो ऊपर लाए थे, इसको 1 ले लो, फ्रॉम 1। और
ये N और M 90 डिग्री।
गुड, वेरी गुड।
CNO
एंड
एंगल ऑफ कॉमन। एंगल भैया ओ कॉमन।
एंगलो कॉमन, लेकिन फिर उससे कुछ होगा ही नहीं ना बच्चे, अगर एंगलो कॉमन ले लो। और एंगलो कॉमन नहीं है, पूरा एंगलो नहीं है वो। You cannot say angle AO is common. Mute your microphone, mute your microphone. बहुत शोर आ रहा है पीछे से। Yes, 2 things I have. I need one more thing. What one more thing is missing here?
Okay, sir. Radius
Very
AO
good.
equals to OC.
Very good, very good comment. So OA is equal to OC. We did construction for it. That's the radii, right? Both are same. So now tell me which rule is applying here? Which congruency rule?
SAS.
No.
भैया RHS।
Good, RHS. Because we have R, we have a hypotenuse, and we have a side, right? So RHS. So by RHS, I can say that triangle AMO is congruent to triangle CNO. See, अगर मैं ये रिजल्ट नहीं लेके आता बच्चों, तो मैं इसे congruent नहीं प्रूव कर पाता, इसलिए मुझे पहले रिजल्ट लाना पड़ा। ओके, सो अब दोनों congruent हो गए, then by what? By CPCT we can say that OM is equal to ON, जो हमें चाहिए था equidistant, right? वो प्रूव हो गया, OM is equal to ON. Yes, किस किस को सामने आया? मैं फिर से रिपीट करूंगा, वैसे ये बताओ किस किस को पल्ले पड़ गया है?
भैया हमें पल्ले पड़ गया.
पल्ले पड़ गया, ठीक है, गुड। तो पल्ले पड़ गया तो देखो एक और बार पल्ले पढ़ लो। तो equal chords of a circle are equidistant from the center. Okay, so first of all we need to understand what is given and what is need to be proved. So we draw a circle, equal chords AB equal to CD. Then we need to prove that they are equidistant from the center, that's OM and ON. Then we require 2 triangles in order to do some congruency, and make sure to draw 2 smaller triangles instead of the whole triangle. We know why. Now theorem 10.3 we will use here because the perpendicular from the center bisects the chord, so it will bisect the chord. So now what will happen? AB is equal to the CD, that's given. We have both the sides, we get AM is equal to CN because they are equal, bisected. So now in these 2 triangles, AM is equal to CN, that's okay from the first part, and angle M is equal to angle N 90 degree. Then that's my what? That's my radii. And by RHS, these are congruent. Then by CPCT, OM is equal to ON. I think that was very easy, right? So let's try. So that was theorem 10.6. See, we have done 6 theorems up till now. Let's see if we have more. Okay. So now what will happen? There will be a converse, obviously. There will be a converse. Okay. So if you can observe this one, theorem 10.3, converse you people will try. Chords equidistant from the center of a circle are equal in length. So हमें क्या करना है? इसमें उल्टा प्रूव करना है कि अगर ये इक्विडिस्टेंट हैं पहले से, तो प्रूव करो कि इनकी जो लेंथ है वो इक्वल होगी। ठीक है, ट्राई करना है तुम लोगों को, होमवर्क है तुम लोगों का, देखूंगा कितने जन भेजते हैं। नहीं होगा देन आई विल हेल्प यू आउट इन द नेक्स्ट सेशन ऑब्वियसली। ठीक है भाई, तो ये वाला तुम्हारा होमवर्क है थ्योरम 10.3, जस्ट अ कन्वर्स ऑफ इट। So let's come to the exercise examples we will do once we finish the chapter. Now this exercise बच्चों बहुत ही important exercise है, और I can tell you 90% of बच्चे जो हैं इसी में दिक्कत कर जाते हैं 10.4 में। 10.5 में ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, बहुत ही आसान है 10.5। मेन है 10.4 एंड 10.5 ऑब्वियसली, बिकॉज 10.3 तक कुछ था ही नहीं, थियोरम्स थे बस। तो 10.4 अगर कर लिया, ये आई नो 6 क्वेश्चन है, लेकिन ये 6 क्वेश्चन ही दिमाग खराब कर देते हैं बच्चों का। क्यों? क्योंकि क्वेश्चंस बहुत ही ट्रिकी हैं। ठीक है, ट्रिकी एंड यू नीड प्रैक्टिस अगेन एंड अगेन एंड अगेन। सो वी विल हैव कपल ऑफ टेस्ट फॉर 10.4, so make sure to practice them again and again. So let's go for 10.4. Okay, let's go for 10.4. I may have uploaded it here. कहाँ अपलोड किया मैंने? नहीं तो अपलोड किया था। Maybe in the yeah. So 10.4 हम लोग स्टार्ट करने जा रहे हैं। This is being recorded, so you can try it again and again later on. So 10.4 एक बार रीड कर लो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, देखो क्या समझ में आता है। किसके स्कूल में ये एक्सरसाइज हो गई है?
यस भी हो चुके हैं मेरे स्कूल में।
No, sir.
इसका
चलो तो देखो फिर स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं इस एक्सरसाइज को। पहला क्वेश्चन, टू सर्कल्स एंड बी वेरी केयरफुल, आई एम रिपीटिंग इट अगेन एंड अगेन एंड अगेन। अगर ये एक्सरसाइज में दिक्कत हुई कितनी बार भी कर लेना, क्योंकि फर्स्ट टाइम इज द फर्स्ट टाइम, फिर नहीं आने वाला। ध्यान से ऑब्जर्व कर लेना, जितना भी डाउट हो बार बार मेरे से पूछो, आई हैव नो इश्यूज because the couple of years I have taught, I have seen students making mistakes, silly mistakes in these exercises. I don't know why, but this happens. So the two circles of radius 5 centimeter, 3 centimeter intersect at 2 points, and the distance between their centers is 4 centimeter. So you can observe that there are two circles according to the diagram. Right, we just did two circle kind of a question in exercise 10.3, the last one. And they, yeah, bolo.
भी 5 सेंटीमीटर 3 सेंटीमीटर एक छोटा होगा ना।
छोटा होगा। अब भैया बिल्कुल परफेक्ट नहीं बना सकते, चलो मैं बना देता हूँ, छोटा बना देता हूँ, वो छोटा। हैप्पी। Now 5 centimeter, there is a radius, this guy has a radius of 5. Okay, let's take a different color for that one in order to show you that that's 5, that's 5. Okay, and this guy has a radius of 3. Okay, 3. We can take this center as O and this as O dash, right? The distance between their centers is 4 centimeter. That means this distance, color, which one? Black.
सर रेडियस प्लूरल को कहते हैं।
प्लूरल कहते हैं। उसमें वोकैबुलरी में कंफ्यूज मत हो, वोकैबुलरी से कुछ लेना देना नहीं है। वी आर डूइंग मैथ्स। या प्लूरल को कहते हैं वैसे, ठीक है, बिकॉज दो है यहाँ पे इसलिए रेडिया यूज कर रहे हैं। सो यहाँ पे इनके सेंटर्स के बीच में कितना डिस्टेंस है? 4 सेंटीमीटर। ओ 4 सेंटीमीटर, दिस इज 4 सेंटीमीटर, राइट? O and O dash कितना लेंथ है? 4 सेंटीमीटर। फाइंड द लेंथ ऑफ द कॉमन कॉर्ड। सो अगेन कॉमन कॉर्ड की बात हो रही है, वी जस्ट डिड अ कॉमन कॉर्ड क्वेश्चन। ये कॉमन कॉर्ड जो है दोनों में कॉमन होगा, इस कॉमन कॉर्ड की बात हो रही है, लेट्स नेम इट ए एंड बी, राइट। अब बताओ जो क्वेश्चन क्या है और क्या पूछा है वो किस किस को सामने आ गया? यस, तभी आगे बढ़ेंगे। हाँ भी बच्चों, इतना पार्ट सामने आया, जब भी स्टार्ट करेंगे इसके सॉल्व करना।
आ गया सर।
आ गया,
यस भैया।
चलो गुड गुड, only 2 people understood, very good. Others, you are a small army, you need, yes sir, we understood it.
Yes
Let's
sir.
move on. Yeah,
Yes,
just
sir.
like, yeah, Anirudh 2 times yes sir, good. So let's do the question. Okay, so now if you remember 10.3, I told you these centers, whenever two circles intersect at 2 points, right? Let's go back to 10.3. Why not? We just have a PDF over here. Here it is. See, whenever two circles intersect 2 points, their centers lie on the perpendicular bisector of the common chord. That means something. What does it mean? It means that this line is nothing but a perpendicular bisector. Are you people getting it? Yes, this is actually a result, right? These O and O dash must lie on the perpendicular bisector. That means this line O dash is a perpendicular bisector. Make sense? Since O dash is a perpendicular bisector, therefore इसको m बोल देते हैं, तो ये और ये क्या हो जाएंगे? बराबर। am will be equal to bm. बहुत स्लोली चल रहा हूँ, बताओ यहाँ तक सबको समझ आया?
यस भैया।
यस भैया।
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes
I'm
sir.
going to do something interesting. बहुत ही ध्यान से ऑब्जर्व करना है। Something interesting. I'm going to take this guy as x. Okay, going to take this guy as x with a different color. How about red? Going to take this as x. OM as x. Okay. If this is x and this whole is 4, that means this guy will be 4 minus x. How many of you got this? Yes.
यस यस।
Right? Because if it is 2, then 4 minus 2 is 2, that is 4, so that makes sense, right? So now what you do, you apply Pythagoras theorem in both of them and find out AM format. Okay, what I'm trying to tell you, let's take n triangle AMO very slowly and carefully. Hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square and plus base square. That's OM square, that's x square. OA square is 5 square. And AM, I don't know, we will figure out AM plus x square. So that's 25, x square goes this side, and AM square is this guy. So AM square is this. Now what you do, use Pythagoras theorem in that one also and find out AM square. Again, why we are doing like this, you will just get the idea. In triangle AMO dash, now we will have O dash A square, OM square plus AM square, right? So that's 3 square. OM square, sorry, that's O dash M square. So that's 4 minus x square plus AM square. What is AM square? I don't know. I need to find out. So that's 9. And we take this guy on here. We can open it up, we leave it like this. That's AM square. So another one for AM square. Now, when two things are equal to the same thing, they are equal to one another. This is one technique to solve for x. Are you people getting it? Yes. How many of you got this? Why we use this trick? See, from both the triangles, we found out AM square. Now both are equal to AM square. So we can plug in like this. From 1 and 2, 25 minus x square will be equal to 9 minus 4 minus x square. ये किस किस को सामने आया ये जो मैंने किया?
आ गया sir.
आ गया? That's the trick we were doing, using Pythagoras theorem and finding out the same stuff from both the triangles. So 25 minus x square, 9 minus a minus b whole square is a square plus b square minus 2ab. You can open it up. So 25 minus x square minus, oh, that's not it. That's x square. Proper way, writing it in proper way. So this will be negative 16 plus minus minus x square. Just solving it using simple algebra. So you can observe these guys are canceling out because they have the same sign. They can cancel out. and this is minus 7 plus 8x. This will go this side. It's 25 plus 7. That's 32, I guess, right? So x will be what? 4.
We are 4.
So if x is 4, so this is not complete right now. X is 4. This is 4. Okay. So OM is 4. OM is 4. So now you know OM is 4. I need to find out AB. Remember AB, not X. Okay, that's the stuff we are doing. That's why this is the longest question in this exercise. We need to find AB. How we can find AB? First, we find out AM and double the stuff for AB. So what was my AM? I plug in X in either of these two equations. So AM will be what? AM will be 25 minus X square, that's 4 square. That's 25 minus 16, that's what? Oh, that's AM square, sorry, AM square. So that's 9. So AM square is 9, so AM will be 3. And if AM is 3, so what will be my AB? AB will be twice of it because both are bisected. So both are equal, that's why AB will be twice of AM. So AB will be what? AB will be twice of AM. 6, that's the answer. See how long that was? Did you people get it? एक पूरी कथा थी literally. मैं फिर से बताऊंगा, पहले बताओ थोड़ा 80% समझ में आया? Yes, everyone.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
we समझ गए.
Yes,
तो
sir.
अब बच्चे देखो, मैं लिटरली आई एम टेलिंग यू, अगर तुमने आज नहीं किया रिवाइज ये वाला क्वेश्चन स्पेशली, तो कभी नहीं आने का, और ये आ गया तो बल्ले बल्ले, क्योंकि आधे ज्यादा बच्चे नहीं कर पाएंगे. ठीक है, तो इसलिए इसे आज ही करना है रिवाइज. ठीक है, आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू दिस अगेन. So in the question, two circles of radii 5 cm, 3 cm intersect at 2 points. Okay, we intersected 2 points, and distance between their centers is 4 cm. Right, this is 4 cm. O dash, right? Radii we got it. Find AB. Find the length of common chord. So what we did, we know that from the previous exercise that O dash must be a perpendicular bisector. Must be, because these are center and they lie on the perpendicular bisector when we join. So they are a perpendicular bisector. That's why AM is equal to BM. That's the first thing we wrote. Then we use Pythagoras theorem in these two ones. You can name it this as X. This will be 4 minus X. Using Pythagoras theorem, we found out AM 2 times. First from this part, then from this part. So not AM, AM square. We don't need to have square root over here. So now they both are equal to AM square. So both will be equal to each other. Now solving for X, we got X as 4. Now, if X is 4, we can easily tell OM is 4. So if OM is 4 using Pythagoras, or you can just plug in X over here for AM. Remember, it's AM square. So AM square is 25 minus 4 square at 16. That's 9. So AM will be 3. And if AM is 3, then twice of AM will fetch me AB because both are equal. So that's the answer. Yes. सबको समझ आ गया? First one.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's it for today. I'm going to give you a homework. Homework ये है, theorem जो 10.6 करा था, 10.7 जो कन्वर्स था वो करना है, और 1 को रिपीट करके फेयर अप करके मुझे सेंड करोगे. ठीक है, उससे पता चल जाएगा तुमने रिवाइज किया. So that's it for today. Good evening. चलो, क्योंकि ज्यादा हो जाएगा नहीं तो तुम्हारे.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.